Hey guys, here we're going to a video breaking down Edgar Berlanga's fantastic KO of Mr. Bellows. Well, the first thing that was going on, Mr. Bellows doesn't have the most active guard. He's not really changing positions. He's not really feinting or probing, but he's still looking to control the space, which is super, super important against anyone that you're looking to fight. So they're not able to just feint and probe and set their shots up against you. So you have to find a way to occupy their guard and put them into the positions that are going to be most advantageous to you. So as Edgar Berlanga looks to meet Mr. Bellows on the line, he looks to shoot a jab and control him while he's meeting him on the line. Mr. Berlanga figures this out, and then on that same timing as Bellows is meeting him on the line, as you can see here, he slips that lead hand control that Bellows was going to look to impose on him and gets to the outside or the inside of him as he pendulum steps and then continues to cross the line. But we'll just watch this one more time. The same timing as he gets to the inside there and is able to meet him on the line with his superior technique. And as I talk about on my Patreon, able to slip to the front foot and take a step and use two moves with one motion, with one weight transition, right? So he winds up a step ahead of Mr. Bellows. And then on top of that, while controlling him here with this left hook, he's also pendulum stepping and crossing the line. Also, he can come back with this left hook, just showing how much superior of an athlete he is than his opponent. Being able to take multiple actions with his weight transition, taking a step, throwing a punch, and pendulum stepping. Fantastic series of events and motions, all captured with basically one weight transition each, right? One weight transition here, one weight transition here, setting himself up for the hook here. Just incredible sequence and putting him super far ahead of his opponent and putting him not in a position in which he's able to get off the line and get away from that shot. Now, the next clip, not this one. The next clip, again, meeting him on the line and knowing that he's going to control the space with that jab and then put himself on the line, again, controlling the space with the jab, able to set up multiple punches here, setting up the left hook here, eating the jab, but landing a power shot almost, and then meeting him on the same timing on the front foot with a pull counter right here. Just excellent boxing from Berlanga. Even though he kind of gets caught with this shot here and he doesn't land his right hand super clean, it's a great understanding of what's going on in the ring and what his opponent is looking to accomplish at the moment. So a pretty good boxing IQ there. And then the last clip that we have is the punches right before the knockout, as Berlanga is going to be slipping to the front foot here, trying to get to the front foot as Bellows is going to be meeting him to the front foot as well. He transitioned his weight, and look at that little slight probe right there with the lead hand. And then now he feints him, and that pushes Berlanga off the line and into his pull counter, which he thought the jab was coming, into his right hand, into his left hook. Now, following up much quicker with the left hook after this pull counter than he did in the last one, remembering that he needed to be a little bit faster and have that follow-up as Bellows was changing positions with him. And then immediately after catching him with that shot, Bellows meets him on the back foot here and then takes that step to the front foot. And as he's getting on the front foot there, Berlanga looks to slip to the front foot and throw a pendulum stepping left hook again. Very similar to the one that he did before. But notice, front foot, he gets all his weight on that front foot, and now he's going to leap and do a pendulum step and transfer his weight to the back foot with this left hook. But notice all these motions, they kind of bleed into each other. Slipping to the back foot, all his weight to the back foot, all his weight to the front foot, all his weight to the back foot. All these motions are the same, okay? That motion and the pendulum step that that he throws in this video or in this clip here, it's the same motion. Front foot and then pendulum stepping hook here, right? It's the same motion there as well. So when you have people like Tim Bradley and Andre Ward on there, who are all both great, fantastic athletes in their own right, talking about that it's God-given talent, it's God-given this, but they don't understand the technique. They don't understand how Berlanga is able to transfer his weight through his heels and use his technique and use these very simple weight transfers to set up these kinds of attacks and align his body with proper body mechanics and proper positioning in the ring, proper foot positioning, and all these placements for position to generate power as he crosses the line. But it has nothing to do with your religious beliefs. It has everything to do with hard work and understanding what it is that you're looking to accomplish. Anyway, these are all very, very simple and basic techniques that we talk about and discuss at length on Patreon. We use the pendulum step in many, many of our routines, not only in theory, but also in practice. And if you're looking to learn how to use these techniques, learn how to slip, learn how to move off the line, learn how to control your opponent, and learn how to manage your weight better. In boxing, the first step in boxing is to learn how to manage your own weight, learn your own technique, and then at the higher levels, it's learning how to manage your opponent's weight. Now, fortunately for Edgar Berlanga, his opponent here, he didn't really have to learn how to manage his opponent's weight because his opponent was giving that information away for free, simply by meeting him on the line with the punch every time. But Berlanga was very intelligent, understood how to take advantage of this flaw, this basic flaw in boxing, where people look to meet on the line with punches rather than feinting and probing. Rather than having an active guard and using feints and probes and positional changes to occupy your opponent's guard, not only their guard, but their mental space as well, threatening them with the right hand's feints. As we take a look at this clip here, as Berlanga is slipping to the front foot, he makes Bellows think that this is going to be a right hand, and he looks to slip under it. And that's what causes him to get stuck in this position here, as he's trying to get around that right hand. But it's all on that same timing that Bellows was looking to create, and he's able to set up just such a perfect offense with his ability to manage his own weight, going from the front foot to the back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, slip, pendulum step with the hook, and then crossing the line back with the left hook there. Just an incredible sequence of motions from Mr. Berlanga and an incredible knockout from him. What a great performance.